To you. First warning meteorologist Eric Burrs with you for the afternoon coffee talk where we get together in the afternoons during the work week and just check in, see what's doing in terms of weather. It's nice and warm across Central Florida right now. I hope you're having a great afternoon, at least outside on our Tower Cam network. We look and see a pretty nice setup. You can see I-4 flowing both directions and at a pretty good clip too. There are plenty of clouds over top of us. It is indeed a warm setup across Central Florida. That's a look, at least from our Tower Cam network, from our Wesh 2 Studios Tower Cam. But what about elsewhere? How are we doing elsewhere? It's the same kind of idea. A mix of clouds and sunshine. A pretty nice day. Let's head over to downtown area and see what's doing on our Tower Cam network there. And you can certainly tell the clouds. Let's head down to the tourist district, see what's doing. Looking pretty nice to me. Some hot, kind of a hot, hazy, humid pattern, right? Over to Brevard County. Looking good over at the Melbourne Airport. Over to, let's see here, High Point camera? You gonna work, Coco? Oh yeah, and we've got a ship too. Not a ship, a boat. Not bad. A nice boat. And then, last but not least, the Kennedy Space Center. Okay, you win. You win the day. It's gorgeous out. You could see some of the blue sky. There are certainly some clouds around, so I hope you're having a great afternoon. Those temperatures are climbing. As you can see, we're running them live on the bottom of your screen. Not as hot today as yesterday, but that's okay. It's not a deal breaker or anything. Elizabeth, how are you? Good afternoon to you. Walt, good afternoon. Anthony, good afternoon to you. Things are drying up here in DeLand. Well, we definitely will be having some decent rain chances these next couple of days. Michael, oh, I wish I could have access to these cams. I miss live cams at Disney Springs. I know it. Anthony, how are you? Oh, excuse me. Jamie Lopez over on YouTube says, good afternoon. A few light sprinkles in Vieira. Yes, indeed. There have been a few light sprinkles there. All right, so let's look at temperatures first and foremost. 86 in Orlando. We're sitting at about 83 degrees in Kissimmee, 84 degrees in Leesburg, 83 degrees in Daytona Beach, and about 79 degrees in Palm Coast. So it looks good, feels great. A look at our first warning, live Doppler radar. We have been watching some showers, and as you mentioned, even a few thunder showers showing up. So to Brevard County we go, and let's just zoom our live radar in and see what's doing. Into southern Brevard County particularly, from about Lake Washington off to the south. You could see some of those areas of greens, yellows, oranges, even reds. Nothing severe, nothing like that. But there is rainfall that we've been tracking. We'll just kind of loop this and you can kind of see how it's in that area. Again, there's nothing strong or severe, but we've been watching those rains around. So it's something to keep in mind. If you live out that direction, certainly we'll keep the opportunity for some showers and thunder showers around. Wider perspective showing moisture. Lots of cloud cover for today. That we know, okay? Sure, that all makes sense. But what about tonight? How are we looking tonight? Let's take a look at our forecast over the next few hours' time. And there's going to be the opportunity, to see showers and thunder showers. The majority of the rain chances are going to be out west. Now, we'll look at Futurecast here in a minute, but we'll be watching those showers and thunder showers out west. The metro, we'll have a couple of showers move through. And then through 9, 10, 11 o'clock, those temperatures little by little will be dropping. All said and done, it's actually looking like a pretty nice forecast. Dave, how are you, bud? Hope you're doing well. Mr. Roberto, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic, Mr. Burris, sir. How are you today?
I'm good. It's always good to see
Can I
you,
get
buddy.
you anything?
No, I'm good.
Of course.
Thank you.
Of course, sir.
You're such a putz. Thomas, it was raining earlier, yeah. Not in DeLand, not a dribble. No, not in most places right now. There are a few showers, but not a ton around. Do you like the wet season or the dry season? I mean, I think it's probably a little back and forth. I like a little of both of them, frankly. Okay. All that said, let's take a look at Futurecast, shall we? See what's doing. Here we are with rains. The model doing a pretty good job of picking up on the rains over Brevard County. Notice that, let me back this up a little bit here. Through 4:30, 5:36, that's when meteorologist Cam Tran and chief meteorologist Tony Manolfi are on the air. And you can see the rain's kind of wanting to work more and more off toward the west, okay? So that lines up perfectly and then continues on from there and just kind of works out west. I think that if there is a Seabreeze collision, it'll be across Lake County, Sumter County, Marion County, kind of in that zone. Nothing expected to be too strong, but we'll be watching just to make sure it doesn't get too feisty. In terms of temperatures, where do we go from here, right? We started off this morning warm and muggy, and guess what? That trend continues into tomorrow morning. 70 in the metro area. I do think that some areas will be a little lower into the upper 60s. Ocala, the Villages, Claremont, whereas you're into the lower 70s in Titusville, 73 degrees in Melbourne. So we're definitely in that pattern. And then for tomorrow, take a look. Take a look at how high we get. It's going to be, I think, even warmer than today. 91 in Orlando, 91 degrees in the Villages and Leesburg, 90 degrees in Ocala. Upper 70s for you in Palm Coast. Not too bad. Kissimmee, current temperature's 83. You'll be at 90 tomorrow afternoon. So I think with less cloud cover, we're going to be able to dial up that heat just a little bit. Plan for it. In terms of the forecast over the next 7 days, we're going to take that trend, that theme, that warming things up little by little, and we're going to take that and run with it, frankly. So let's just take a look. We'll put it together with Central Florida's most accurate 7-day forecast, and then there's a couple of other things I do want to mention. First off, 40% chance of rain today. I think we're going to see, again, about a 40% chance of rain tomorrow, but late week, there's a little ribbon of drier air that may try to sneak into the area, and that's going to help to bring up the temperatures and bring down the rainfall coverage. So for what it's worth, it's going to be something for sure that we're going to have to watch across Central Florida. Yes, the drought is starting to play in some locations, but if there's anything worth mentioning, my friends, it's that the golf forecast really does look beautiful. Tomorrow, gorgeous. There will be some afternoon showers and thunder showers, but all said and done, I like it. It's pretty good, right? By the way, just a reminder, we're getting closer and closer to the average start of our rainy season, but before that happens, we have to watch kind of this build of temperatures. Summer solstice is still 49 days away, so we still have a ways to go. Summer, obviously, really in Central Florida starts earlier. We watch for that wet season. Its average start is May 27th. That said, cold fronts need to stop, daily storms need to start forming, and the dew point temperatures bottom out in the upper 60s and lower 70s. I think we're getting awful close. The question on all of those ingredients is, do the cold fronts stop? There's a front that's set to move our direction later this week, but does it make it all the way in? Time will tell. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out. But, Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi and I were chatting just a little bit ago, and it's like, maybe we start the rainy season a little early. We'll have to see how that plays out, right? Yeah. It'll be very interesting, frankly, to see how that plays out. We respect the West 2 News team. Well, thank you very much. Thomas says we might be having a subtropical storm sometime next week or in 2 weeks. Yeah, that's a part of the long-range forecast that we have and have been chatting about for quite some time. So that would be a 2.5-month notification. Thanks, LRC. Which, speaking of LRC, we're going to have Gary Lezak, the L of LRC. He's going to have to join us on Coffee Talk at some point soon. Yeah. Anthony's asking, can you explain how Seabreeze storms work again? Sure. The super easy generalization of it is that the super easy way to think of it is, as the land of the peninsula heats up, little mini cold fronts from the coastlines develop and move inland. And when they slam into each other, that's when you get those afternoon showers and thunder showers. All right. That's all I got. 7-day forecast getting hot, hot, hot. Brand new data, though. Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi and Meteorologist Cam Tran will have brand new data for you coming up all new at 4 o'clock in just 20 minutes from now on West 2 News. All right, listen. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so very much for hanging out for Coffee Talk. I will see you guys and gals tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. for Coffee Talk in the morning. Bye, y'all.